Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Lily and I love to thrift and I love to antique shop and shop vintage and old stuff and new stuff. So come with me today as I shop a few different thrift stores, and then stay tuned for the end where I kind of give a tour of everything that I got. In this part, you can see I'm shopping for a frame to go in my office, but all of these art pieces were extremely expensive, and I'm not sure what Goodwill is on at the moment, but I don't know who would be spending this much on a secondhand item when you can get something new for the same price, if not cheaper. I really loved this basket painting. I went back and looked at it a few times, but I didn't end up getting it, unfortunately. But stay tuned to see what ones I did end up going with. Looking at all of the dishes is always one of my favorite parts. I am so sad that I didn't end up taking home this adorable apple plateware set. I didn't want to get anything that didn't have all of the pieces to it, but a lot of times you will notice the same designs pretty often in the thrift stores, so you can always piece them together as time goes on, especially with these Platzgraph style pottery as well. Again, I was looking for some other frames to put either in my office or in the house. These ones I thought were so cute and rustic. If I had ended up going with them, I think I probably would have repainted them to be all the same color, maybe like a navy or a black, and I did end up leaving those behind, but I still thought that the picture frame section today was really good. This tractor plate is another set that you can find here and there along the way, and if you do have all the pieces, you can usually sell them for quite a good amount of money. I am looking for a pottery piece to put in our living room because we have a little shelf, and a lot of these pieces were really cute, and I could think of different ways that I would be able to brighten them up a little bit. I was especially looking at the shape of this bottle that it looked like someone had already DIY'd, so stay tuned for that. Little hint, hint. The mugs are always something that I always look at, but I need new mugs like I need absolutely nothing else. I do not need more dishes, but I still like to look at them, okay? And you can usually find some pretty high-end pieces in these sections too, so, don't knock it. I absolutely loved this casserole dish with the beautiful flowers on the sides. I did end up getting this one because we've been needing a smaller casserole dish, and I did not include that at the end, but I did want to clarify that I did end up picking this up. And you guys, look at this bowl set. I was tempted, I'm not gonna lie. I went back and looked at this nativity set probably 10 times. I ultimately decided that it was too big for our house, and I wasn't able to get it out of the box to see just how big it was. I did end up leaving the nativity scene behind, but I'm really excited for whoever it is that got to take it home. I picked up this piece as well. I did not include it in the end. I can't decide if I want to put it in my office or in our entryway, but it was a really good piece. And I also picked up this one as well, and we have some really fun plans with it, so stay tuned for that. That will be coming in a different video. the second time that I am filming this part of this video because all of my footage from my actual haul got deleted. And I was so upset about it that I had to take a little bit of a break because I was like, I'm about to lose it. So the thrift was definitely thrifting over the last few weeks now at this point. Prior, it would have been very recent, but like I said, things happen. And I've mostly been looking for stuff for my new office, and I've been trying to zhuzh up our home decor a little bit and do some upgrading. So I want to show you guys what I got. So first up, you can see behind me, I have this lovely Warren Kimball painting that I have been searching for high and low ever since I saw it on Facebook Marketplace, like I think about a year ago at this point. And if you don't know, Warren Kimball is an artist who does a lot of like farm style, country style pictures. So he does like a lot of barns, a lot of countrysides, and they're always done in this very kind of like moody, neutrally warm color background. They're not too bright, they're kind of more muted. And this one that I have hanging up in my living room is actually a part of a 4-piece series, and they have one for each season. So I have the summer one up, obviously, right now. And then as it gets into the different seasons, I'm excited to be switching it out to match the rest of our decor. I did go ahead and repaint the frame black. It was an oak before, but that didn't really match the rest of our house. So I painted it black. I'm not sure if I'm gonna try and sand it down to have a more rustic look, but this is what it looks like for now. I just think it's so beautiful with the white house. It looks like our house, so that's why I, was excited to put this one up first. And then like the bright trees and the hills. So I also went ahead and picked up this tiny little mini portrait. I'm still deciding if I want to put this in my office or in my house. Right now I'm leaning towards my office, and it's that same Warren Kimball style. This is actually done by a different artist, but I thought that it would match my Warren Kimball stuff pretty nicely. I also got these two beautiful paintings. So I originally got them with the intention of kind of adjusting them a little bit, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to clean them up really good. And it's two portraits of these hunting ducks flying away. Well, I guess hunting is like the idea here. Obviously, you don't have to be hunting them. It could just be ducks flying away. But usually these kinds of nature portraits are, for someone who maybe engages in that kind of hobby. That's just my assumption. Maybe that's wrong. And this was the one that kind of really caught my eye because it had the Canadian geese on it. And I've been super into like mallards and geese and that kind of like woodland animal type aesthetic. And so I figured, and then this one has, I think they're pheasants. I'm going to hang them up in my office. I really wanted them in the house, but I can't really find a good place to put them. So I'm going to put them in my office. And I'm gonna hang them up one over another, just like that. And I think it's gonna be really beautiful. And these weren't too expensive either. Like they were only $6 each, and they might have even been half off. I don't remember at this point, but that's not bad for, two portraits like this. Yeah, so I thought that was really nice. And as soon as I saw them, I got so excited. And then we have this one that I actually purchased from Facebook Marketplace. This one is done by a local artist, well, local to Iowa. And this is an authentic painting that was professionally framed at Hobby Lobby. And I got it for really cheap. She was originally asking a certain price, and, we kind of bartered back and forth. And so I did get it for less than asking, which, I thought was really nice of her. And this one is currently hanging up above our couch now. I was hoping for it to be a little bigger than it is, but I still think it's a beautiful painting and it adds a lot to the space. And then to go on either side of the portrait, I got these very simple sconces. They're a matte black, they're just simple metal, and they're very just basic and straightforward. And I wanted to get this to kind of balance out some intricacies. Yeah, intricacies. Some more intricate decor with some more rustic, plain farmhouse decor as well. These I just got off of Facebook Marketplace for like 10 bucks. Next up, I've been super into clocks lately. I don't know what it is. I've never been into clocks before, but all of a sudden I was like, God, I really want a clock in my decor. And I was originally gonna put it under here, but I have something else that I wanna show you guys that I'm gonna put there instead. But as soon as I saw this clock, it's only 10 bucks. I had to get it. I am going to be putting it in my office at work to kind of go with the more vintage antique-y vibe. It has these really cool ornate lions on the sides, and I'm not sure if it's working. I'm sure that it probably can, but and then it kind of like flaps open right here too. And as soon as I saw it, I just immediately like and just put it right in my cart because this has been exactly what I was looking for. Going along with the clock theme, this isn't exactly a clock, but it does look very similar. I got this off of Facebook Marketplace. It is an old-fashioned weather system. And so on here, it has like the change. So it says like fair, very dry, stormy, rain. And then down here, it has the temperature. No, this is the temperature. Down here is the pressure, something like that. I got this with the intention of putting it up in our house because my boyfriend is very into weather, but it was bigger than I thought it was going to be. So I'm not sure exactly where I'm gonna put it right now because I did want it to go in a certain spot and that's what I purchased it for. But we're gonna see. I might end up putting it in my office. I might not. We're just gonna have to kind of explore our options with this one. I also did end up picking up this wooden tray. I've been trying to simplify our decor and switching out like a bunch of little things with like one bigger thing. And so this is going on our console table that's behind our couch. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like try and paint it or stain it or anything, but for now, this is what's going over there. I also got this little trinket tray when I was down in Kentucky. We went antique shopping and thrift store shopping. And so of course I found this like amazing antique store that I'm so jealous of because obviously it's in Kentucky and I can't go there as often as I would like. I did get this. It's a Japanese pottery style, but when I first brought it home, I like set my bag down and I forgot it was in there, and it did kind of crack a little bit on the side, which made me really sad. But I'm still putting it out. It is on our console table next to that thing. There's like a picture frame, and then this is in front of the picture. This color is kind of like a dark green, foresty green. I'm not sure if you can see it very well in the camera, but I liked it because like it looks more like a neutral gray or black from afar, but then when you see it, it actually is like a dark green, which I think is really beautiful. And then going along with the antiques, I was looking for something to put on this shelf. I was originally looking for any kind of like trilogy of, we used to have these like little bunnies over there back in the springtime. And so I was looking for something like that, maybe like a variety of animals or a variety of like farm equipment. And then I saw this antique like toy tractor, and I liked this specifically because it's red. And for those of you that don't know, there is like different brands of tractors. So like John Deere has like the green ones. This is now what we know as a Case tractor, which our dog is named after. His name is Case, after the tractor company. And Tyler's family are a Case family. And so when I saw this, I mean, there was a few different styles that I could have went with, and I thought that this one was like the most aesthetically pleasing, and it is an actual true vintage like toy that has been played with. And I just thought it was so beautiful and so pretty. And so this is now what is under our shelf over here. I was trying to decide between this and like a train because we also live near the railroad, but I figured that this would be more reflective of us as a family. And I am looking to kind of pair it with some few other things, but I still want it to be very cohesive. So for now, it's just gonna be alone on its shelf over there. And I think the little hint of red can really like help the other colors in the room pop as well. And then I got some mugs for my office. So if you guys don't know, I am a therapist and I will be starting a new job closer to our home. And I wanted to have a little coffee bar station set up in my office for those that would like a cup of coffee while we talk. And I thought that these would be perfect to go on there. This one is a set of 3, so I'm just gonna have these on the coffee bar. And then I also got this one just because I thought it was so cute and pretty. You might have seen in the like Thrift With Me part, there was a set of plates like these from a different thrift store. And this is a pretty common print. I mean, common enough where like I recognize it from time to time. And I'm actually kind of mad at myself that I didn't get those other plates before because I love the apples. If you guys don't know, I am from New York. And so apples are pretty big around there. And I thought that this would be really like a really cute dish set to have as our dishes here at the house. But I think I'm gonna go with something different for that. And so this is like my little way of like letting myself have that, if you will. I think that this one is also going to go in my office as an option at my coffee bar. And then I did end up getting the set of 4 quilty cottagecore mugs. These are going in my house. So I've recently cleaned out my mug stash and I'm trying to kind of make it more cohesive. So I did get those 4 quilted style mugs for here at the house. So cute. And I just used one yesterday. Okay, I already said last one, but I still have a few more things to show you. I did end up getting these very simple candlesticks to match our sconces and the rest of the hardware in the house. And these are now going on our TV station. You can already see one, and then I have these 2 on the other side. So we have a little cutout window in our dining area. We used to have a really funny statue in there of Cy, the Iowa State mascot, but I wanted to upgrade to something a little more serious, a little more mature, because I thought that it was kind of an eyesore in all of my pictures. And so I was looking for a rustic style jug that I could fit really well into that little compartment, but everything that I was trying out was either too big, too small, too expensive. And so I was looking for something that I could just DIY to be what I picture in my head. I did end up getting this bottle. I think it's in one of the videos that I already showed in my Thrift With Me part. And this was like someone's old upcycle project that they like spray painted, and it was like chipping and scratched, and it just wasn't super well done or like made to last at all. And so it was only $1, I think, and I decided to just pick it up and see what I could do with it. And so I covered it with like wall spackle. I kind of reshaped it a little bit to be more of a jug and not like a bottle. And then I went over and I painted it. I think in the camera it's looking a little yellow, which I'm not sure why it's doing that, but it is more neutral in person. And I just went over it with a dry paintbrush and I just kind of dryly painted over it. And this is what is now in our dining room. I'm actually pretty proud of it on how I like reshaped it up here at the top. You can see it used to be like a bottle. Now it's more of like a jug. So I don't know, I was pretty proud of it, even though it wasn't exactly what I was looking for. I think it will definitely do its job, at least for now, and it wasn't expensive at all. Okay, this is gonna be the last one. I picked this up from the antique store, and it is a brand new address box and cards. And the reason why I say brand new is because the cards in here have not been opened. And I am actually going to use them. Some of you might have a problem with that, but I bought this with the intention of categorizing all of our addresses that we have. And currently this is in my kitchen at the moment. I'm not sure exactly where I want to put it, but it has been in our kitchen up until this point, so that's just where it lives for now. And I just thought this was super sweet and super charming, and it was something that I have been having my eyes out for a long time. I would also like a recipe box, but so that's what I thought this was at first, and I got a little excited. But this is so cute and just such a good way to upgrade and like romanticize your life as it is, and kind of travel back in time to like more of a simpler time and simpler life. So I did end up getting this, and I'm really excited to use it. All right, well, there you have it. That was pretty much everything that I've bought over the last few weeks from different thrift stores and antique stores. If you guys want to see more content like this, definitely let me know, because this is one of my favorite things to film and post. And if you have any other ideas on things that you would like to see or ways to style these different decor pieces, I would love to hear that as well. I'm trying to create more themes in the videos that I post and make it a little bit more consistent. So if you have any other ideas on things that you would like to see, definitely leave a comment or send me a message, because I would love to hear from you. I will see you guys in the next video.